time machine and wait.
That's not a question!
Questions! I need answers!
Alright, back again. This question is from Day of Daniel. If you could own one arcade machine, not counting pinball tables, what machine would you most want? And I've thought about this before. I think I really only have one spot down here for an arcade machine, and I'd have to move some stuff. And that's just because I have so many pinball machines here, and I don't want to move that stuff over there for an arcade machine. But machine I would most want, I think, there's three different answers I could give you. If I was going to say, if it was just a single arcade, one machine that played only one game, that would be Burger Time. Burger Time is my absolute favorite arcade machine. Galloping Ghost has it, and whenever I go there, I make sure to play that more than a couple times. I don't know why I like that game so much, I just do. Maybe it's because I like hamburgers. I don't know. But I don't like it when people walk on my hamburgers. He tends to do that, and I don't know who would want a hot dog on their hamburger. You know what, that's actually not a bad thing. I should try that, a hot dog on a hamburger. Eggs and pickles, you know, I love that stuff on a hamburger. But Burger Time. Second version of the answer I could give you would be what my wife wants, and I agree, and that would be Tetris. I wouldn't mind a Tetris arcade machine, the one on Atari, because I just like the way that game plays. An interesting fact is when I played that game, it was Land's Castle, and it was at the Harlem Irving Plaza, and for one summer they did some kind of experiment where instead of using tokens they had these cards, and you put money on the cards, and every 5 cents equaled 1 credit. Well, the Tetris arcade machine took 3 credits, in essence, meaning that it only cost 15 cents to play. So I played that a lot. And I liked how it was like, it had goals, and every time you met a goal, you went on to the next level. And what was funny was, like, if you were playing with 2 players, you could have passed the level. Player 2 might not have passed the level. You would be playing, you would go on to the next level while they would be repeating the same old level. You guys would be playing 2 totally different games. I thought that was kind of cool. Now, third answer I could give you would be the Neo Geo MVS. I do have an AES, Neo Geo AES, but some of the games, a lot of the games, are just really expensive. But with an MVS, I could get a lot of the other games. I think that would be cool because, you know, my childhood experience with, when I say childhood, I'm still in high school, I guess, with the Neo Geo is only the MVS machines. That's where I played a lot of the games, at least in like a 4-switch mode, and they had like Puzzle Bobble, Puzzle de Pawn, games like, you know, some of the fighters, Art of Fighting, King of the Fighters. I remember playing those. I wouldn't mind having those in an arcade format. Now, I wouldn't mind having the big, you know, the red machine, but I kind of wouldn't mind having it in a candy cab as well, so you can sit down and play it. And I do like the candy. An interesting thing is that Windy Gaming has been selling candy cabs, but I'm just not really in the market to spend that kind of money on a candy cab, I think. And I know very little about actually owning and maintaining an arcade machine. It's mainly the monitor. I really don't know, you know, too many details on how to properly maintain a monitor, I guess, and keep it up and running and well, or what the different versions are between a good monitor and a bad monitor. But I guess if I actually went out and bought one, then I would learn about that stuff. But yeah, I kind of do look up that stuff from time to time. On Craigslist, not too many things pop up, but who knows, maybe one day all of a sudden I'll be making a video going, hey look, I got an arcade machine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If anybody has any other questions, please click on the link in the description. I'll take you to the form to fill out your question, so I can keep them all together. Thanks everyone for watching. See you all next time. Bye.